Hello and welcome everyone. This is Yan Man bringing you today's Fleet Ops audio commentary. I get the pleasure of bringing you a 1 versus 1 today, Gretel versus Beat2k10. And as we get started, we can see that Gretel is starting out here as the white Romulans, and his opponent today is starting off as the red Dominion. Here's Beat2k10 again. Now they're playing on the lines of war. It's basically a 4-player map, but because they wanted to, mix it up a little bit, they're playing a 1v1 on this. Basically, the way this map works is you would normally have 4 starting positions here, 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 and here. And all the other expansions are along the sides and whatnot. And basically there are these lines of asteroids cutting the starting points up into distinct areas on the map. So this is kind of a lot like Early Bird in the sense that these two players are back to back, and they have to go around this wall of rock before they can touch each other. Now, Jan setting up his star yard, putting up a research institute, and this guy may be going into Laval's, which is a really good counter for bugs, because they're support vessels. The bugs do less damage to them, and so, but we do see that he has a rain coming out, so gives him a little bit of early firepower. Now down here, Beat2k10 setting up his pure tech production, going just bugs, 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 and yes, lots of bugs. So bugs versus the Romulans. So the Romulans looking perhaps to get an upper hand here. Now if Jan does go all of these rains, yes, there you can see he's putting out the Lavals. So he sees his opponent. You can see that he is scouted, which is really good because, I mean, if you're a cloaked race, make sure you scout. You can see that he sees these bugs, and he's got the counter for those. These Lavals will very easily handle them, and really the only reason he has for this rain is that gives him a little extra early firepower. Now over here you can see that Beat2k10 is doing a little bit of exploring going around here. He is also in the process of perhaps expanding down here early, which is one of the other starting positions on this map, so it is actually far and away allowing him a little bit of distance safety in order to expand. You can see that Jan is also in the process of doing something very similar. But we can see that no action yet. Both players still trying to get their economy going. Now, Beat2k10 has put up a phaser sentry on his dilithium mining. This will help prevent the most basic mining raiding, but these guys themselves are not overly scary. You can see that they're fairly weak, relatively speaking, but they will prevent a simple 2 or 3 raid on yours. Additionally, since you're Dominion, your miners are quite sturdy. They're basically constructor stats, as they are basically constructors, and so they will deal with the damage a little bit better. So in the meantime, these players are basically doing all of their economy here, and we got another Laval. We have a Laval out. And here we can see that Jan has somehow gotten stuck on his resources at the moment. So we can see that he has not researched his his auto repair system. This auto repair system makes the Laval just a wonderful little tank in the early game. It can really meet any of the damage that it is given from about 3, maybe 4 sources at once, making it quite scary. In the meantime, you can see Beat2k10 doing a little bit of positioning, putting 4 of his bugs over here in his natural expansion. as he's looking perhaps to hold on to that. Now, we can see Jan, he's slowly moving across the map, maybe just doing a little bit of scouting here. Or maybe he wants to go take a look at this expansion, which is what he is doing. You can see that this guy is unprotected. Now, if you're facing a cloaked race, their main advantage, and what Jan is really making use of here, is the fact that they don't have to engage with any. They can just go around any sort of static defenses that you have and just cloak by it. And you can see that exactly the same thing is happening right here. In the meantime, a scout moving up into Jan's dilithium. Looks like Beat2k10 is going to just take advantage of the fact that he's going to lose an expansion to move up into Jan's main. Now, Beat could try to make a... This is a little bit of a tack decision here, as he knows he's nowhere near able to get this guy here. The question is, why isn't he moving these guys away? They are going to take damage. This guy is going to end up dying. But Beat2k going to move into Jan's main mining, and this could be a nice decisive, even if nothing else, a little bit of a psychological blow. It's like when someone is in your main, you're like, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, maybe not that bad, but, you know, anyways, he did get a kill off. Now he just needs to stay out of, he is just right on the range of that starbase, and he needs to turn around. Oh, and he has managed to waltz out, getting, okay, so now you can see, look at this, the 4 versus these guys. Let me show you the passive on the bugs that really hurts on this guy. So, less effective to support vessels there. You can see that they are trying to get that kill, and they've gotten the kill that they want, and you can just look at this guy. He is taking no damage. Like, these bugs really just futile on this guy. Now, these bugs, really good job there. Great job. Okay, so they've managed to get kills. Now, the only thing that I'm going to beat up on Beat2k10 here is he's left these guys over here for free kills on this guy. Bad move on his part. It's going to end up making his little victory here a little more Furic. Finally, well, no, he's still just, yeah, he's lost. He's going to end up losing 3. And that is going to turn around this sort of what was like a really great raid into Jan's main has really been turned around because of this expansion mining here that is getting tagged. You see that he's also lost a scout, so to a degree here, Beat2k10, not sure where he's at. He's having just an excellent raid at the beginning, has somehow... Oh, here he is. He's going to turn around, try to pound on this Rin, managing to somehow get it uncloaked. Looks like a little bit of cloak mishap on Jan's part, as it had the energy, I thought. And, so yeah, so Beat ended up losing his expansion, while Jan is now forced to go back into production for his main. That has stopped Jan on his Laval production for the time being. Oh, but Jan not going to let this go without a fight. Going to go even the score, putting these Lavals in here. Now you can see that Beat is still producing bugs, but this is slowly going to work in Jan's favor, as he is going to be getting these ships that can eventually withstand a bug fleet. And here we have this guy going to end up taking this guy down. Oh, okay, Beat doing a good job here, moving his forces away. Gonna get this guy repaired quite nice and easily. Is again producing another bug. Here we have Jan, though. He is slowly amassing his Lavals, and these Lavals, there you got another one in production. This is going to end up being the undoing of Beat. He is still producing straight off of these bugs, and you saw their passive. They do less damage to those support vessels. Those support vessels, these Lavals, are going to eventually win out on this. They're just going to waltz around here, and this guy is, they're going to, what I can just, you know, Jan is probably, has seen this bug fleet go by, Now he's going to have free reign on this main. And,